some stuff out of the way here. Hello, and welcome back to a restream of yesterday's stream that was suddenly cut off because of a copyright claim that Katakawa put on the clip that I had in it, so I'm having to restream what I did, pretty much. So, let's talk about yesterday's episode and just how epic that battle was. Just how epic Isse's Triana force was. Alright, so I'm gonna start by going over some scenes here that I took screenshots of. As you can see, the first screenshot we got here is of Yu Long. This was one of my anticipated scenes that I wanted to see in the in yesterday's episode, and I'm so glad that they put him in there, because I was so anticipating seeing just how well he was going to be drawn. Next up, we have Sun Wukong right here, looking badass with his pipe in his hand. Fucking awesome. It was really spectacular to see how he stopped the blade of the true longness of Soul. That was just an incredible scene. It was an incredible scene in the light novel as well, so I'm really glad that it came through the way it did. It was excellent. Who we have all here with me today? I see 3 people watching. So let me know in the chat if you're here. Our next scene is the actual scene where he stops the blade, which I thought was pretty fucking awesome, to be honest. Nice action scene. Now that I've actually seen, how, Sun Wukong is drawn in the Passione style, it kind of makes me wonder what he would be like drawn in the TNK style if they had stayed with TNK, you know what I mean? I don't think it would have been too different. Maybe a little bit more detail in the face, but I mean, this version of Sun Wukong just looks badass as hell. I love how they did the sunglasses over his face, or the visor, I guess you could say. It looks really great. And our next scene is right after Isse shot his beam out at Soul, and he managed to make it turn because Jaina and Hercules was blocking the path, so he made it turn so that it would hit Soul, and it hit him right in his left eye, which in the light novel is supposed to be a sign of something, like it's a special eye that he has. I didn't really read into it that much, but apparently there's a great significance to it. And I feel that they really did this scene justice, because it goes into Truth Idea. He's doing the whole chant of Truth Idea, and that for me is like a foreshadowing of a season to come. because I don't think it's not going to come up later in Volume 10 next week when we break into that. But it's a good sign of a season to come. And of course, some of the most moving moments out of yesterday's episode for me was, of course, Kuno crying over her mother, you know, begging for her to come back to normal status, regain her consciousness. This was a really moving scene for me out of the light novel as well. Like, I really teared up. It was just an incredible scene, and the voice actress for Kuno is just absolutely fantastic. I loved it. I love just how well she was able to pull off these scenes with her mother. Because, you know, you want to protect that Kuno smile so much. The more you hear that voice, you're just like, I gotta protect that smile. It was such a moving scene in yesterday's episode for me. I rewatched the episode like 3 times in order so I could actually experience it, and no matter how many times I've rewatched it so far, it still just moves me to tears. Our next episode is one of the most hilarious episodes out of, one of the most hilarious scenes out of yesterday's episode. When Isse gets back on the train after saying goodbye to Kuno and Yasaka, and he totally forgets his main objective from episode 3, which was to save Yasaka so that he could get a chance to touch her boobs. And he totally missed out on the opportunity, and he's just crying on the speed train, you know, all upset about it. And it's just such an Isse moment, because he's always been one to forget, you know, in the crucial times, his main objectives. And it was just a hilarious scene. I was just looking at him like, it's gonna be alright, Isse. You'll be okay. It was just absolutely hilarious. And of course, the next hilarious scene, which is one that I loved, is the Koneko punch, when Azazel was talking to Isse about Kuno and Yasaka. And Isse says, "But I don't have any interest in little girls," and all of a sudden you get Koneko giving him a sternum punch straight to the gut. Like, seriously, I laughed my ass off. She did not like that at all. Especially since she is one of those little girls, actually. It was just a really hilarious scene to see. I love Koneko's outfit from yesterday's episode. It was one of my favorite outfits from the light novel as well when it came to this volume. The one striped stocking and the kitty paw pattern skirt. Very nice. And of course, here we are at the last 2 scenes that I took screenshots of, where it's one of Bao's subordinates coming to talk to Cyro about, you know, Isse's progression and his evolutions from Triana Force. And then we go straight into Cyro commenting that he's looking forward to the raiding game, and how he's not disappointed that Isse hasn't let him down. Which foreshadows an excellent battle, because if you guys remember, in episode 1, it was stated, Cyro stated that he wanted all rules excluded from the battle when they do the fight. So this could very well possibly mean that Isse is going to be able to use Triana Force in the raiding game match. Because, like I said, Cyro said that he wanted all rules excluded. Well, all menacing, annoying rules excluded. So there are going to be no boundaries for what Isse is going to be able to do. And I'm definitely looking forward to Volume 10 when it starts. Alright, moving on to the next scene here. this is Ravel because she is going to start coming into play in Volume 10 starting next week. It was stated in yesterday's episode that she is going to be starting to go to school with Isse and the others. And this is her design from Passione. And as you can see, it looks excellent. There's a lot more detail in her character, especially like on her dress and her hair and eyebrows. Her hair is a lot more golden as well. Sorry, there was a bug in my face. But I've got a side-by-side screenshot here where you can see just how much detail was given to the Passione style when you compare it to the regular. Yo, what's up, Julian? How's it going? Glad to see you here with me. Yeah, she doesn't look bad at all, man. That's what I'm saying. I mean, look at how much detail is in her dress in this season compared to the last 3 seasons. I mean, seriously. Her hair is more golden. Her eyebrows are a little thicker. Her dress has more detail in it. It looks fantastic, if you ask me. Alright. And now, I think, let's see. We got some comments that I wanted to share. These comments are actually from the voice actors for each role from this season. Alright, here's the first comment, and this was actually put out on the the official High School DxD Reddit. And it seems that, you know, Li Fei's voice actor understands the story because, you know, at first it stated that, you know, she doesn't understand. She stated that, you know, at first when she started getting into it, she thought that the series was just going to be, you know, a hentai series with lots of naked girls, but after reading the light novel, actually reading the material, she understands that it has more to do with, you know, bonds between the characters and intense battles, and she's looking forward to the continuation of the series. Just comes to show, you know, the huge difference that you get from actually reading the light novels compared to just watching the anime series. You know, because you get a better idea of the story and a lot more detail. And I just thought that was a really great comment from, you know, Li Fei's voice actors. Just absolutely incredible. Now, the other comment that I read was one done by Cyrogue. See if I can find him. Nope, that's not him. Here we go. Alright, so Cyrogue's voice actor, as you guys may know, in the 3rd season, his tone was a little, you know, his pitch of voice was a little higher, and that was mainly due to the fact that, you know, he didn't read the source. You know, TNK didn't make him read the source novel when he was doing Season 3, but Passione, on the other hand, had him read the source novel, and he realized that, you know, Cyrogue's characters have a more deeper voice when talking, so that's why this season he has a much deeper pitch to his voice. I also want to comment that Cyrogue this season looks, you know, absolutely incredible compared to Season 3. If you guys know, if you've read the light novel, Cyrogue and Isse, when they first met, they were already, you know, beefcakes. They were already muscular. And you can actually see that in this season a lot, with the detail that Passione has put into their art style. I mean, look at Cyrogue right here compared to Season 3. Cyrogue this season is incredible. His physique is a lot more muscular. He looks the part a lot better. Like, for someone that is supposed to, you know, be training from straight up from physical, you know, he doesn't have any magical attributes. He's just like Isse, pure physical power. And he trained himself up, and so it's required that he looks that part, that he has that, you know, that muscular physique that could actually fend off magical attacks, etc. It's required. And Passione really did an excellent job with that. And next, whoops, we already went over that one. Here's Kuno's screenshot. I haven't read all of these comments, but you guys can check them out by going to the wiki. I'll see if I can find it for you real quick. It's going to be on the High School DxD wiki that you can find these comments, and I've got some more comments to share with you guys in a second. Let's see here. Here we are. Here's the article on the subreddit. See if I can find the wiki for you. Here we go. Copy. I'll go ahead and I'll paste this in the chat for you guys so you can check it out. Boom. Right there on that link, that's the official High School DxD Wikipedia, and it has like all these comments from the voice actors and, you know, some GIFs that you guys can check out as well. Alright, breaking into my next comments that I got, and this one is coming straight from the haremking.tv website, which is where they put out all the previews and whatnot. There's a link that is called Special, and as you can see, it has comments from all the voice actors for all the characters. This one right here is, you know, from Isse Yukikaji, and he says, as usual, it's the best title, H Hero, or H Ero. You know, he's making a joke. And Yoku Hikasa, I mean, everyone sounds so excited that they're back in the action. Yoko Ikasa's like, no way, what? There was a surprise in the first place when I started the first term. I did not expect to be able to associate so long. So I am very happy. It is a work that many people have seen so much and I love. Arrow power is strong. Ult Pie Dragon, etc. And then you got, you know, Ajia's comment and, you know, Akeno's comment. And that's not all. I mean, we even got Kiba right here. The voice actor of Kiba says, truly, why? For what purpose? What? Seriously? Understood. Let's do this. I mean, everyone is so excited that they're back in for another season. And for those of you who are with me, Shinso no Ojo-sama, you want me to play that one, Space Gamers? All right. Yeah, they've done an excellent job with this season. And Space Gamers, I think I have that soundtrack. Let me see if I can find it. Alright, so I stopped the music now, and I will try to find that soundtrack for you real quick. Here we go. How's that, Space Gamers? But yeah, I mean, everyone is so excited that they're back in for another season. And if you were with me yesterday, I stated that someone stated in the, a native to Japan stated in the preview for yesterday's episode when it came out on Monday that the director has already confirmed that Passione is signed on for 2 more seasons, which means we're going to get a season 5, and we're also going to get a season 6. And this was also confirmed by the voice actors when the premiere of the season started in Akihabara. They pretty much were talking about what should the new title of season 5 be. And they've also got plenty of funding. They've got the budget this time. It's doing so well in Japan, and they've got plenty of material to go on. So there's no reason for us not to get, you know, a season 5 and season 6, especially if the director already commented that, you know, Passione is up for 2 more seasons. So it's going to be great. Yep. Like, if you search for the preview by Funimation, I think it was done by Funimation. If not, you can definitely find it on my Twitter account. If you guys want to find it out, just get a quick link to it. I'll put my Twitter right here. Twitter.com/OD-anime reviews. Oops. Sorry, I forgot that I put enter as my, you know, the start music button on my hotkeys, so I had to restart the music real quick. But that's my Twitter right there, and if you go to it, you'll see I have the trailer for yesterday's episode up. And if you scroll down on the trailer, there's a comment where someone was saying there's no reason for us not to get more seasons of High School DxD, because it's doing so well in Japan. And if you keep scrolling down, you'll find out that someone stated from Japan that, you know, the director already verified in an interview that Passione is up for 2 more seasons. So yeah, definitely go check that out. And we got some more comments here. Let's see. Gasper says, "Is it a phoenix?" I thought. It's a phoenix, I thought. And we also have Elena saying 4th period with time since the 3rd term, so I thought that the expectations of the fans would be considerably higher. Sorry, I made you wait. Well, you know, you can't really expect expectations to be higher since Season 3, since TMK kind of messed it up. I mean, really messed it up. That's an understatement by me. They really messed it up. But if you want to read the rest of the comments, I have the link posted at the top of the screen. www.hiramking.tv/special, and that'll tell you where all the comments are. And if you have Google Translate, it'll translate the comments for you, so you don't have to read the Japanese. That's pretty much what I did here. And lastly, we have some more comments from Azazel's voice actor, Rigia Koyama, and Volley's voice actor. And these comments are pretty much from, you know, where they were interviewed by, you know, interviewers, and they asked them, you know, what kind of character are you performing? And Isse says, a gentle, hot-blooded boob dragon. It sounds pretty damn accurate to me. So yeah, you guys should definitely check out these comments. It's just so great that, you know, everyone is so hyped about, you know, the return of the season. It shows just how much, you know, they love doing these roles, and that they're looking forward to doing another season after this. So I thought I would share that with you guys. It kind of sucks that yesterday the old stream got taken down just because of the clip. I mean, I thought that was a really good clip, but I wanted to leave that in there for you guys. Lucas, I really want to see how the sales are doing. I really want to see how the sales are doing as well. But, you know, from what I've heard, it's doing excellent in Japan. I've checked on Ishibumi's Twitter account. There have been absolutely no complaints. Everyone's asking for more. And so that's really making me happy. Let's see, what else we got? Yeah, it was an excellent clip, and I'm really sorry that I couldn't put it in today's stream. Like, I went back yesterday and I tried, you know, several edits to see if they would let me do it, but apparently that clip was like 2 minutes long, and Kadekawa just wouldn't let me use it, so, you know, I was trying to download the stream so I could actually upload it as an edited video for you guys today, but since they copyrighted it, I was unable to download, so I just had to do a restream. Which, you know, is good because, you know, I get to see a lot more people here today. Yeah, the fight in yesterday's episode was epic. The animation was absolutely incredible. And they did so well adapting it. Like, seriously, I was reading parts of the novel while watching the episode, and it was just an absolutely incredible fight. Everything, word for word, all the important scenes were in there, well, except for two. Well, I wouldn't say there were important scenes. You know, the one scene from the light novel, it has Kiba actually saying that, you know, Wukong was in the, that Sun Wukong was the character that appeared. It wasn't Sun Wukong that said it himself. That scene was missing. It was kind of redone because Wukong says himself that he's, you know, the first generation. Yeah, the copy strikes are BS, but, you know, better safe than sorry, you know what I mean? I don't feel like putting up with BS, so I did do a dispute for it, but, you know, I was gonna have to wait 30 days, and I'm just like, I don't want to wait 30 days to get this cleared up. I'll just redo it tomorrow, and, you know, I'm kind of glad that I was able to redo it today, because I found a lot more information out, especially with those comments from the voice actors and everything, and it gives me more stuff to talk to you guys about, so definitely glad I was able to redo it. But yeah, man, the animation in yesterday's episode was absolutely spectacular. The season so far has been just fantastic. We would not have gotten this great coverage from TNK when it came to adaptation. We just wouldn't have gotten it. Passione has been doing a great job adapting from the light novel. Their loyalty to the story is just fantastic, and it makes me respect their studio so much, guys, because it shows, you know, their respect toward the author, toward Ishibumi, the respect toward the story and how it's supposed to go. So I have no doubt that, you know, we're going to get more seasons. Especially if it's doing so well in Japan right now. And like I said, you know, the director already verified that we're going to get 2 more seasons because Passione signed on for 2 more after this. So definitely looking forward to it. I think we're going to get to see, you know, volume 11 and 12 put into play in season 5, which I'm not going to ruin anything for you guys, but you're going to flip your shit when you see Volume 12 go into play, because it is going to be spectacular. A lot of drama, a lot of intense moments, and an unforeseen surprise that is going to make the High School DxD community regret the words that they said by the art design change, where they said it's lost its edge, it's lost its seriousness. When you get into Volume 11 and 12, you will find out that is the exact opposite. Oh yeah. One season for year? What year? I'm thinking someone stated that, you know, the next season might be as early as 2019 at the earliest, and at the latest 2020. So, I'm definitely looking forward to it. And you guys can expect more coverage, you know. Once I find out more, if there's going to be an official announcement from Ishibumi on the next season, as well from the studio, I'll be making a video about it for you guys. So, just keep your eyes posted, because I'm going to be looking out for it. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the upcoming volumes that you are going to love. Let's go back through some of these screen slides that I took. Alright. Look, here we go. For those of you who haven't seen them yet, here's Yulong's appearance, the mischievous dragon. I think, like, now that I've seen how some of the characters look in the Passione design, it kind of makes me wonder, like, what Team K would have done if they drew Yulong, you know? I think his color would have been just a little bit darker, and his scales would have been a little bit more detailed. But I mean, other than that, Yulong looks badass in his appearance from yesterday's episode. And I expect, like, this is my man from yesterday's episode right here. Sun Wukong, first generation, with the fucking pipe in his hand. Just absolutely incredible. And I've got a GIF that I took that I'm about to show you guys, where you get to see, you know, it's him stopping the, it's him stopping the Longness blade. It's about to come up right here, and you guys should see it. I have it on constant replay. So here you go. That's just a really badass scene right there. Boom. You're just like, what, bitch? Can't touch me with that spear. If you can't get past this one finger, you still got a lot of training to do, son. About another 1,000 years. Hope we get the other volumes to an anime. Well, Nick, a lot of people that were commenting on the on Ishibumi's Twitter account, some of the Japanese fans say that they want the anime adaptation to go all the way to volume 22. Which, you know, like I said yesterday, for those of you who weren't here with me yesterday, I would not mind if, you know, High School DxD turned out to be, you know, a really long series, like, let's say, Cardcaptor Sakura or Bleach. You know, not to compare, you know, High School DxD to Bleach, because I really don't like Bleach, but, you know, having High School DxD as a long series saga would not be a bad idea. I would love that. Yeah, the smile on Sun Wukong was badass. He's like, yeah, really? Seriously, you're gonna try to hurt me with this toy? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, Ishibumi is a Marvel fan. That kind of surprised me too. But yeah, I mean, I love that too. Long run DxD series. Yeah, a long run DxD series would be fantastic. And so I'm hoping, you know, if not a long DxD series, that we at least get the 2 other seasons that were promised by the director. Because, you know, like I said earlier, guys, I mean, I don't think... There's no way Passione would just sign up for 1 season. I mean, that wouldn't even make sense for Ishibumi to change studios for 1 season, you know what I mean? Why would you change studios just to do 1 more adaptation? Doesn't make any sense. So, you know, the director confirmed in an interview that we're supposed to get 2 more seasons because Passione is signed on for 2 more. And the voice actors confirmed it because they were talking about it at the premiere of the 4th season, what the title of the 5th season should be. So, I'm looking forward to some official news from it. I'm going to be making a video on it once I find out some more on it. So, definitely look forward to that. So you guys have any questions for me pertaining to yesterday's episode or Volume 10, since, you know, Ravel's going to be making her appearance, starting to go to school with Isse. Speaking of which, you guys noticed that, you know, Koneko was not too thrilled about finding out that Ravel was going to be joining the party. I think we're going to get to see some Koneko versus Ravel rivalry come Volume 10 next week. It's going to be awesome. And for those of us who are like big Rias fans, Team Rias, Volume 10 is going to be a big arc for us. So definitely look forward to it. Let's see here. I think I've shared it pretty much everywhere. But yeah, you guys should definitely check out the haremking.tv / website, because you'll find a whole bunch of awesome comments that were given by the voice actors when they joined in for the new season, when they were interviewed. So it just comes to show, like I said, you know, how much they're into, you know, continuing the series. They want to continue this series after this season. So I was thrilled when I started reading these, and I thought I would share those with you guys today. Koneko is going to have some rivals to her own category. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm not really sure if those are supposed to be glasses or a visor, to be honest. I think it's more of a visor, kind of like Cyclops has, which, you know, wouldn't be surprising. Sun Wukong's appearance was like one of my favorite moments from yesterday's episode. Besides, you know, the very, very touching moment of Kuno, you know, crying over her mother, wanting to get her mother back to normal status. That was one of my favorite moments from the light novel. And, you know, no matter how many times I watched the episode yesterday, like I rewatched it 3 times, and no matter how many times I rewatched it, it never failed to, you know, make me tear up. It just comes to show that, you know, the art style has not caused the series to lose its seriousness, to lose its edge, to lose its, you know, dramatic moments and its feels. It's like he says, listen here, bitch. I'm gonna terminate you. Yeah, absolutely. That was exactly his mentality when he showed up too. It was fantastic. And we got some foreshadowing, you know, for another season as well, because, you know, we had Soul talk about, you know, truth idea. That was a very important scene in yesterday's episode. It was a very important scene in the light novel, discussing, you know, truth idea, the actual true ability of the Longness Staff. So, there's a foreshadowing for you. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to, you know, if we get Season 5, since we should, I'm looking forward to Volume 12. Because there is a specific scene from Volume 12 that I am just dying to see. And it's going to make you guys, who are like just anime fans, flip out. Because it's such a surprise. It's going to bring so much drama. It's going to bring so much, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Can't think of the word. But it's going to be a huge discussion. Whatever happens, what's going to happen in Volume 12 is going to make for a huge discussion among the anime fan base. Yep, Soul wants revenge, definitely. Flip King, I'm liking the anime so far. Julian, are you still here? And Space Gamers, are you still here? So I haven't seen you guys comment in a while. What about you, Lucas? But yeah, I mean, I'm totally looking forward to the rest of the season. And I'm going to continue doing these live streams up until the last episode. Because after that, I've got to get back into, you know, working on some reviews for you guys. My last review was about a month ago. But you can definitely expect one of the first reviews to be, actually 2 of the first reviews to be from this season of Anime Alone. I'm going to be doing one on, first one is definitely going to be Darling in the Franxx. I've already started writing that one. And the next one is going to be High School DxD Hero. And I've started working on that one as well, so you got some really good reviews coming your way, guys. And I hope you'll be there to check them out. We get a new High School DxD game. Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to get some more merchandise for sure. Like, I was looking the other day for a Kuno figure, and I actually found one. There is a Kuno figure out. It's been out for a while, but it's extremely rare. and the one that I found was around $500. Like, I couldn't even find it on AliExpress, which is where I usually get my figures for High School DxD at a cheaper price, but the Kuno figure that I found was like $530, and I'm just like, nope, I think I'll pass on that. But I have no doubt, like, I haven't seen a Isse figure, so I'm really hoping that we get a Isse figure after this season. If you guys haven't checked out my video on the upcoming sequels, I need to go ahead and give you that here. So let me see. I'll go ahead and give you guys that video. So you can check it out. Yeah, that is a lot of money. $500 for a figure is a lot of money, but you know, Kuno is rare. Like, I haven't been able to find her figure anywhere else. But they do have a Kuno figure, and it's really expensive. Alright, so for those of you who haven't seen my update on the 3 series that are getting sequels this year, there's the video to it right now. I've actually done more searching into Monster Musume because people were asking about it even after the video, and I'll be making another video about it in the coming weeks, so definitely look forward to it. Man, the next arc, the next volume is just going to be so intense, guys, for all of us, Rias team. Not that I'm against any of the other teams, you know, I love all the girls, so, you know, I'm not still can't say it. Anyway, I'm not against any of the other teams, okay? Whether if you're, you know, Team Akino, Team Asia, regardless what team you are, you're bound to love Volume 10 when it starts next week. We're going to be getting into the Bell rating game, and we're going to get some awesome training scenes between Isse and the rest of the Rias Remori family, so it's going to be awesome. Yeah, I mean, like, in my video yesterday, I stated that I found an article on it where it says it's supposed to start airing this fall, but I've been doing a lot more reading on it since then, and people are still saying it's coming this fall, but so far, when I looked at the fall lineup, I haven't seen anything, but, you know, Danmachi Season 2 is coming out in the fall, and it already has its trailer up, and they don't even have that up for the fall season yet, so I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, and if I find out anything new on Monster Musume Season 2 for you guys, I'll definitely keep you updated. But, Data Live Season 3 and Danmachi Season 2 are confirmed. They will be coming out. As far as the release date for Danmachi Season 3, it's supposed to be announced in this year's Fantasia Bunko Festival. You're looking for info on Trinity 7 Season 2? Well, I'll keep an eye out for some information on it as well, and if I find any, I'll put it in the video with the Mr. Musume update. But yeah, you guys are definitely going to love the next 2 reviews coming out. High School DxD Hero review, Darling in the Franxx review. I'm putting a lot of work into these 2 reviews, so they might take a little bit longer to come out. I'm gonna say probably 2 to 3 weeks at the most, because, you know, I've got to, compare source materials to anime, etc. Especially for Darling in the Franxx, I've got to do some serious writing on that one, because there is just so much greatness in Darling in the Franxx that it's going to be a really long review. It's probably I'm gonna try to make it at least an 8-minute review, because I want to go into some major details. But yeah, guys, I mean, so far this season that Passione has put out, the 4th season of High School DxD Hero, has been absolutely incredible. And I feel bad for the people who can't enjoy it just because of the art style change, because they're going to be missing out on 2 of the best volumes out of the High School DxD light novel series, and 2 of the best parts out of the story entirely, besides, volume 11 and 12. And like I said yesterday, anime is more than just design. Design isn't the reason why we watch anime. We watch anime because of its stories, its progression, the characters that are in it, their developments, how they change and mature, the conflicts that go on between them. That's what makes anime. All design does is change the appearance. But that's not what makes anime anime. What makes anime anime and separates it from regular animation is the stories and the feels that we get from the stories. I'm guessing Franxx is gonna end at summer from the start. Little like maybe 1 week at the same day summer anime season starts. I think we got at least 4 more episodes, so yeah, that sounds about right. And I'm hoping that Franxx gets another season as well, because it's a freaking masterpiece. But yeah, I'm gonna call it quits for the day, guys. I hope you have enjoyed today's stream. Before I go, I'll go through some of these wonderful screenshots that I took from the 4th season of yesterday's episode again. They were just so magnificently incredible. You got Sun Wukong here, looking badass. Scene where he stops the blade. And of course, here's the scene where Isse shoots his beam at Soul, manages to make it turn, and it hits Soul's special eye, infuriating him. And he starts chanting his spell to release a truth idea, which is then, stopped by Siegfried. Foreshadowing another season, because he says it's too fast to start releasing truth idea yet, so I'm looking forward to another season where we get to see Soul's truth idea ability released. And my favorite touching moment from yesterday's episode, Kuno crying over her mother. Just an absolutely beautiful scene. So touching, so dramatic. Like, even looking at these stills right now, it's kind of making me teary-eyed looking at them. The voice actors that they chose for Kuno is just so wonderful. She played the part so well. Just a wonderful scene. And then here's Isse on the train after he totally forgot his objective from episode 3, asking Yasuka after he saved her if he could actually, you know, see her breast. Poor Isse, always forgetting the crucial things at the most dire times. And Koneko Punch. One of my favorite moments from yesterday's episode. That is so Koneko for you, though. She would so do that. But yeah, guys. This is going to be it for me today. It's almost 4:30, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Once again, I do apologize for having to take down yesterday's stream of the episode, but I'm glad I was able to put it up again for you guys today. Yeah, Isse is always good for a laugh. I'm glad me and you see eye to eye on that one, Damon. The season so far has been incredible. Well, I guess since got some more people, I guess I can extend the stream just a little bit longer. Yesterday's stream that had to be taken down was nearly 2 hours. Actually, I think it was a 2-hour stream. But I'll go ahead and extend the stream a little bit longer, see if I gain a little bit more people to talk to about the episode. If you guys haven't seen yesterday's episode yet, I have it down in the description for you. And it's uncensored, where it says watch episode. You can definitely check it out there at 9anime. And 9anime allows you to actually download, so you won't have to deal with pop-ups if you download the episode. So definitely check it out. It is a very intense episode, fantastically adapted from the light novel. You guys got any High School DxD songs that you would like me to play in the live stream? This was a request, so I thought I would put this one up. If you have one that you would like me to actually put up before I close the stream out today, go ahead and I'll play it for you before I end the stream. Also, if you guys have any questions regarding yesterday's episode or High School DxD Season 4 itself, you can always post them in any of my past streams that I did on the episodes, or you can post it in the comment section of this stream once it's finished being processed, and I'll be glad to answer them. I'm always answering my comments. I try to be as, you know, attentive to my fans and watchers as possible. So, if you have any, leave them below in the comments, and I will definitely check them out and get back to you as soon as possible. And this is going to conclude it for today's stream, guys. Tune in again next week on Tuesday after the episode airs. my stream will start at 4:30 and it will end at 6:30. So I hope you guys will tune in for the next episode stream, and I will catch you in the next one. Catch you later.